Welcome to the Abundance Hack Show, where we are inspiring you to tap into your power to manifest the happiness, success, and fulfillment that you desire. I am your host, Niajae, the Upper Limit Coach. I am here to dismantle your limiting beliefs and remove the blocks so you can confidently live your life's purpose, because life is meant to be abundant. Thank you for tuning into the Abundance Hack Show. What are you manifesting in your life? Tuning into the video, you see I'm sitting on my rooftop, but if you are listening on iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, if you hear some water in the background, it's because I'm sitting by my pool and there's someone swimming behind me. It's such a beautiful day and I wanted to soak up some sun rays, so that is why I'm sitting on my rooftop today, and it's just absolutely beautiful in Florida. But anyway, let's dive into today's topic. Today we are talking about chakras. Let me tell you, I am obsessed with learning about chakras right now, so you can expect to hear a lot more episodes pertaining to chakras because we are such amazing beings. And I know that when people talk about chakras, they typically talk about 7, 10, maybe even 11 chakras, but we actually have hundreds of chakras in our bodies. So the learning is infinite because they're still figuring out the different energy points that we have in our bodies. And that's basically what a chakra is. It's our meridian fields, it's energy points in our bodies, and they categorize it in 7 main categories, which is what we're going to talk about today, the 7 main chakras. But just know that we have hundreds of chakras, and that is so fascinating because these energy points or energy fields control so many areas of our lives. And the more we can understand what they control and how we can align them, the better we can manifest an abundant life and really tap into the things that we truly, truly desire. So like I said, I'm totally fascinated and intrigued by this, and I will be diving deeper into the chakras. But today we're just going to talk about the 7 basic chakras, where they are, what they do, and why you should pay attention to them. Okay, so we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. The first chakra we're going to discuss is your root chakra. This is located at the base of your spine. The associated colors with this chakra are red, brown, and black. Then you have your sacral chakra. So if I was explaining this to a child, I would tell them, place your thumb in your belly button and the 4 fingers below are where your sacral chakra is located, and the associated colors are orange and brown. Then you have your solar plexus, so same visualization. If you take your thumb and place it in your belly button, but this time your hand flaps up, the 4 fingers above your belly button is your solar plexus, and the associated color is yellow. Then you have your heart chakra. Obviously, this one is located in your chest, and the associated colors are pink and green. Then you have your throat chakra, which, side note, is one of my favorite chakras for some reason, but this is located at the base of your throat, and the main color is blue, but you can go from a light to a medium blue. Then you have your third eye, which is in the center of your bra. Okay, so I say bra really weird. I'm from New York. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying eyebrow, but it's directly in the middle of your eyebrows. Okay, so the main color of this chakra is like an indigo blue, purplish kind of shade. And the last one that we're going to discuss is your crown chakra, which is at the top of your head. Now, the colors associated with this chakra are white and purple. As I explained, each chakra is responsible for different areas in your life. So next I want to go over what each chakra is connected to and what can be the downfall of that chakra being out of alignment. So first we'll talk about the root chakra. This is responsible for your safety, your grounding, and your right to live. So if this chakra is out of alignment, you will find that you're more fearful, nervous, insecure, and resisting change, and you don't feel safe in your environment and maybe in your home. The next chakra, which is your sacral chakra, is responsible for your emotions, your creativity, and your sexuality. So if your sacral chakra is out of alignment, you find yourself over emotional, dramatic, or drawn to drama. You find yourself lacking personal boundaries and very indecisive. The next one is your heart chakra. This controls your compassion and your love. So if your heart chakra is out of alignment, you can either be really clingy and lacking a sense of self in a relationship, or on the other end of the spectrum, you could be really cold and distant and feeling feelings of loneliness and unwilling to open up to others. Next is your throat chakra. So this controls your personal truth and expression. And I'm a very expressive person, which is probably why this is my favorite chakra. I actually hashtagged on Instagram today, hashtag throat chakra aligned as fuck. I did the AF, so excuse my language. But yeah, the throat chakra for some reason is just my favorite. But anyway, that will cause you to be unable to express your needs and unable to listen or be highly critical of yourself or others if your throat chakra isn't aligned. Abundance Box is more than a subscription box. It's a movement. Not only are you sent spiritual goodies to your doorstep, it's a commitment to yourself to not settle, to live to your full potential and manifest the life that you truly desire. For more information, go to abundancehack.com/box to receive crystals, sage, therapeutic grade essential oils, guided meditations, and access to the private Facebook group to connect with other awesome members of the Abundance Box tribe. Join the movement because life is meant to be abundant. Next, we have the third eye. The third eye connects with your intuition and your inspiration. So if your third eye is out of alignment, you find yourself out of touch with reality, unable to focus, and you're feeling disconnected and closed off from new ideas or new opportunities. You tend to cling to the past, or you're fearful of the future. And I feel like a lot of people are fearful of the future and fearful of the unknown. So really aligning your third eye could help with that. Next, we have your crown chakra. So this controls your wisdom and transcendence. If your crown chakra is out of alignment, you'll find that you're addicted to spirituality on one end of the spectrum, and on the other end of the spectrum, you are closed off and not open to spirituality. So in a future episode, I'll talk about overactive and underactive chakras, but today we're just doing a general chakra 101. But there are different ends of the spectrum, and just like everything else in life, the goal is to have balance. You want it to be balanced and aligned. So if your crown chakra isn't aligned, you will find that you're lacking direction in life. And I know a lot of people can resonate with this. So as you can see, the chakras control so many aspects of our lives, our actions, our patterns, our habits, and focusing on aligning them and being able to identify when one is out of alignment will be extremely powerful in your life. So there's different ways that you can align your chakras. So I have 5 ways here that you can focus on aligning your chakras. Number 1 is grounding. Grounding is so powerful, and you guys know I talk about this all the time, but going out in nature is grounding. So if you live by a beach, which obviously I live in Florida, go to the beach, walk in the sand. If you don't live by a beach, don't worry. You can go to a park and walk in the grass, walk in the dirt. Even if you're, somewhere cold and there's snow, sometimes just being out in nature and just, it may be a little crazy, but run around in the snow. Like, do whatever you have to do to connect to Mother Earth, because it's extremely grounding, and the energy forces will help align your chakras. So the next one is meditation. You guys know I always talk about meditation because it's powerful. So meditating and really just getting in touch with your inner being, because our chakras are our energy source. So taking time to check in, unplug, quiet the noise of life, social media, all of the things to really just connect with your inner being, your inner voice. The third thing is sound. So there's different sound options that can help align your chakras. One is binaural beats. You can go to YouTube and type in binaural beats and type in any chakra that you feel like you need to align. And then also you have sound baths. So the sound baths can be like sound bath ceremonies or healing sessions. It's basically crystal sound bowls, and then you have Tibetan sound bowls. And there's other sounds like gongs and bells and chimes and stuff like that that send our brain, different vibrations and frequencies, and every color has a sound. You guys, it goes deep. It goes deep. Every color has a sound. Is that not amazing? But like I said, this is Chakra 101, so we're not going to get too deep into all of those things, but just know that sound is a way that you can align your chakras. The fourth thing is crystals. So you guys know I love crystals. Every chakra has a corresponding crystal, and I will go deeper into which crystals are good for which chakras in a future episode. But if you feel like you want some information right now, I do have a PDF that I'm offering on my website. I'll put the link in the show notes, but it's called Crystal Chakras and Cash Flow. It's specifically geared towards how our chakras affect our cash flow and what crystals would be good to help align them so we're not energetically blocking cash flow and money and abundance from coming to us, financial abundance specifically. All right, so the last one is work with a healer. There's so many healers out here. Reiki is really popular right now. There's different types of healing modalities. So if you connect with a healer, if you connect with someone that can see auras or do like an Akashic Records reading, they can usually tell you where you're not aligned and help guide you in the right direction of aligning your chakras. And some may say they can align them for you. Just really vet whatever healer you work with really well, because energy is exchanged and you want to make sure that you are working with someone that you resonate with, that is well trained and has your best interests at heart. So those are the 5 ways. Really quick recap: grounding, meaning going out in nature. Number 2, meditation. Number 3, sound, so binaural beats or sound bowls. Number 4 is crystals. Number 5 is working with a healer. So one thing I learned recently that I think is really important is that you want to start with your base or root chakra. Just like a house, if you build a house on a weak foundation, that house can collapse. So you want to make sure you're building on a solid foundation. So your root chakra is the most important to start with if you were going to start aligning all of your chakras. That is your life force. That is, the thing that holds everything together, the foundation. So if you're going to start working towards aligning your chakras, you want to make sure you start with the root chakra and have a solid foundation, and then go from there. So we have so much power and wisdom in our bodies. And not only do we know at our core what's best for us, we also know how to manifest and draw the things to us that we really desire if we tap in to our bodies. We are energetic beings. We are powerful beyond belief. And once you start to understand and take inventory of your moods and your thought patterns and your actions, you can see how you can create the life of your dreams, the abundant life that you desire. And I don't know about you, M&Ms, but I am extremely fascinated with all of this. And I just started going, I won't make this story too long, but I just started going to sound baths religiously, and I feel the change in my body. And one of the first times I went to the sound bath, I had an experience where I feel like she literally
beat, because she has this tribal drum. She literally beat like one of my fears out of me with a drum. Like obviously they don't touch you, but the vibration of the drum and the sound healing, it allowed me to tap into a place where I was storing a subconscious fear, and the sound and the vibration of the drum allowed me to release it, and feeling like, who am I without these fears? And I mean, I personally feel like I'm powerful without my fears. You know, we all are powerful without our fears. So if you can learn to release the things that are holding you back and tap into the best possible version of yourself, why not? Why not do that? And that is what I believe that Chakras allows you to do. Tap into the best possible version of you. If you know, okay, let me align my heart chakra so I can tap into the love that I truly desire. Let me align my crown chakra so I can be open to my purpose and inspiration and, you know, my infinite wisdom. Tapping into these little powerful parts of us. I mean, it gives me chills. It gives me chills. All right, M&Ms, that was my quick overview on chakras. Chakras 101. Until next time, love and light.
Thank you for tuning in to the Abundance Hack Show. I would love to hear from you. Leave your comments and questions, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our yummy episodes. Every time you leave a 5-star rating or review, I do my happy dance.